land of darkness, man. The Lord called us up out of this darkness, man, into what? This truth, this light, which is the word, which is Yahweh Shai. All right? The morning star. All right? I am the way and the truth and the life. All right, so you can go back to where you was at.
This is Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 16. Cut off the sower from Babylon, and him that handleth the sickle in the time of harvest. For fear of the oppressing sword, they shall turn everyone to his people, and they shall flee everyone to his own land.
Right. They shall flee everyone to his people, and everyone to his own land. That's separation right there.
That's right.
I'm going back to my people, all right? Because you only know your people. And in this day and age, in this time, when it's race for a pop off, man, it's not gonna be no mix, man. Everybody's gonna be with their people, man. If you were Chinese, why in the hell would you side with the daggone Negroes, man?
That's right.
You know?
And Shalaki, I was talking to this one guy that I work with. He knows a little bit about the truth, and we was talking about that scripture of how you know, it's been big how we're not supposed to flee Babylon. We're supposed to stay here because you know, where's our own land? We don't have our own land to return to. So that's talking about the heathen nations. It's not talking to you niggas, you Latinos, you Native Americans. You can't flee and escape Babylon.
Right. You can't. How you gonna flee destruction, man?
That's right.
When the missiles get shot, the missiles gonna be going each and every way, man. You know, like I said before, the Lord sees you getting on that plane.
That's right.
All right. Flying your black ass right over there to the other side of the world, getting off, finding a bunker or something, you know. Right. The Lord see what you're doing. If the Lord wants you dead, he gonna have you. You gonna be dead, man. You know? The Lord wants you dead, you're gonna be dead. All right? If you owe the Lord money, and the Lord gonna clear that debt. All right? Yeah, it's not talking about fleeing. If we're supposed to leave America, then what's the purpose of Yahweh Shai coming and delivering us, man? Where the hell are we supposed to get delivered from? You know?
That's a cut on all you Israelites trying to deliver yourself. Y'all going back to Dimona to a nuclear site, trying to escape up in Europe or wherever the hell y'all going, man. Egypt.
Right. The scripture says that he that loves his life shall lose it.
That's right.
And he that hates his life shall find it,
right.
Man. So you love your life, you're gonna spare your life. All right. Just like that guy from Virgin. He on all those Virgin companies, Virgin Mobile, Virgin Island Records, Virgin this, Virgin that. He get that plane, so when all hell breaks loose, that plane is fast. So when these missiles get dropped, right before the missiles get dropped, he got to way up out of here, man. Because them guys gonna be in them caves in space for a while. It's not gonna be instant. Them guys gonna get there for a little hot second, man. You know?
Yeah, because the scriptures, they won't be there for a while.
We'll be there for a while, man. I don't know how long. And it's not gonna be instant because we have to be in the wilderness again.
That's right.
Going back to what he pulled up earlier, the wilderness again. Just like we went in the wilderness 40 years the first time, we're gonna do it all over again, man. So it's gonna be when it gets started though, that's the best part.
It's gonna be.
You know, we graduated, if you will, man. Like that graduation, man.
This is we're
gonna get our crowns and our scepters, man.
That's right. Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 16.
That's fair. I'm gonna put that out.
Behold, I will send for many fishers, said the Lord, and they shall fish them. And after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks.
Right, out of the holes of the rocks, man. All right. The Lord is preparing those rich bankers with them bunkers, man. Those deep underground bunkers. And when the missiles get dropped, and all them guys are gonna survive. All the ones that they got paid, all the ones that got pushed in there, all them guys in the bunkers gonna survive. And the ones up there in outer space, them guys gonna survive too.
Right here. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All them guys gonna survive. Go ahead.
Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 17. Israel is a scattered sheep. The lions have driven him away.
Right, the lions have driven us away, man. Talk about Esau's also talked about as a lion.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Satan is also symbolized as a lion, man, in the book of Peter.
Yeah, Peter.
All right? Scripture talks about the Esau being a lion when Esau set traps like these speed traps out here, man. You know? Just looking forward to Peter 1 and Peter.
Yeah.
This is 1 Peter 5 and 8, I got it. 1 Peter 5 and 8, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. It's talking about the devil represents a so-called white man.
That's right.
All right? He's the devil, the deceiver. All right? He's a devil. All right?
Verse 17, Israel is a scattered sheep. The lions have driven him away. First, the king of Assyria hath devoured him.
Right, that's going back to the northern kingdom, when the Lord split the kingdoms in the book of Kings. Going back to Solomon, when he got with all the, when Solomon was start worshiping all the gods, all those women he had. The Lord split the kingdoms. Go ahead.
And last, this Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, hath broken his bones. Therefore, thus saith the Lord of hosts, the power of Israel, behold, I will punish the king of Babylon and his land, as I have punished the king of Assyria.
Hey, skip down to
G, where you going, G? Boy, come on down here. Hey, I gotta take
go to 29, verse 29, man.
Yeah, I'll be down here.
Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 29. Call together the archers against Babylon. All ye that bend the bow, camp against it round about.
Right, going back to the missiles, man. All right. Going back. When these missiles get shot on America, man, it's gonna be like that scene in 300 when them Persians shot all those arrows at the sun, man. All right. The scripture says that the day of the Lord is darkness and not light, man. You know, it's not gonna be a fun time. It's not gonna be a happy or joyful for us. You know, but when they see them ships coming, when they see them chariots coming, they're gonna be afraid, man. It's not gonna be nothing nice when he comes back, man. When you start seeing a whole bunch of flying objects, looking like
Independence Day.
Independence Day, Iron Sky, a whole bunch of circular objects flying up in the sky, dropping down laser beams, you're gonna be frightened, man. Alright? That's what the scripture says, all the nations shall wail and mourn when they see him come in the clouds, man. Go ahead, Art.
Yeah, so like another reason why y'all gonna be scared is because y'all watching these Esau's movies and y'all thinking that it's gonna be aliens in them ships, man.
Yeah, that's another reason too, man. That's why I see Esau. I watched this article today on Russia Today. And he was saying how he was saying what these directors do. See, that these directors make movies like this, right? To prep the soldiers or to get soldiers to join the military.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like a banging ass commercial.
That's
like
right.
My drill sergeant said that he only joined the military because the commercial looks so sweet. You know what I'm saying? So they do it for them to boost these guys. All right. So when they made that movie Independence Day, they made it that okay, we can do it. You know what I'm saying? Just like the movie.
That's right.
That when they watch the movies, that's their faith.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? All right. That's their faith. All right. Like I said, the only reason they make those movies is to have people join the military, man. You know. And they said that the director will get it, and then a whole bunch of generals and the admirals, and a whole bunch of high people gotta watch it to see if it's good enough. You know, if it's not, it's not. If it is, it is. You know. That's why the movie Battleship came out, man. Because that's about to happen, about to pop off real soon. You know. Just like America sent in the World War I, the Lusitania got hit, sacrifice. World War II, Pearl Harbor was a sacrifice. So we got World War III coming up, and they're gonna sacrifice another boat, and that's how America is gonna enter into that war. Go ahead,
It's Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 29. Call together the archers against Babylon. All ye that bend the bow, camp against it round about. Let none thereof escape. Recompense her according to her work.
Right, let none of them escape. Just like earlier you said, spare no arrows.
That's right.
Go ahead.
According to all that she hath done, do unto her.
Right, according to all that she have done, do unto her, man. All right? But why would the Lord say that, though, if He's supposed to forgive, man? That's what this chick was saying. She seen the slavery sign, and she said, well, what does the Bible say about forgiveness? You know? The Bible don't say nothing about that. I forget none of that. You know? The scripture says if your brother sin against you, that's something not worthy of death, forgive him. And forgive him 7 times and 7 times more. 7 times 7 more, man. Keep forgiving them, because the scripture says if you don't forgive your brother, and the Most High can't forgive you, man. Just like that parable with the debt. I read it the other day. And hold that, and get that parable, man. It's in all. Matthew chapter 18, verse 23. I like the open ways, man.
This is Matthew chapter 18, verse 23. Therefore is the kingdom of heaven likened unto a certain king, which would take account of his servants. And when he had begun to reckon, one was brought unto him, which owed him 10,000 talents. But for as much as he had not to pay, his Lord commanded him to be sold, and his wife and children, and all that he had, in payment to be made. The servant therefore fell down and worshipped him, saying, Lord, have patience with me, and I will pay thee all. Then the Lord had the servant, Then the Lord of that servant was moved with compassion and loosed him.
Right. So he said, give me some time and I got you. You know? So the king had compassion on him. Go ahead.
And forgave him the debt. But the same servant went out and found one of his fellow servants, which owed him 100 pence, and he laid hands on him.
Right. So the king forgave the guy who owed him debt. Then he went to the guy who owed him debt, but he laid hands on him, man. You know, go ahead.
And took him by the throat, saying, pay me that thou owest.
So that dude had to be, he had to be, you know what I'm saying? Took him by the throat. Yeah. You know how Jake doing when somebody owed him money, man. You know, that scripture that man, they ain't talking about. You know what I'm saying? Just up against the wall, man.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
The movies, you know what I mean?
The movies, you know what I'm saying? A stick up, man. What the fuck? Right. You know what I'm saying? Like a stick up, man. You gotta read, you gotta feel the scriptures, man. Go ahead.
Verse 28. But the same servant went out and found one of his fellow servants, which owed him 100 pence. And he took, and he laid hands on him and took him by the throat, saying, pay me that thou owest.
That's what Jay, and that's how you know it's a Jay.
That's right. That's
how you know it's a
Jay.
Jay.
Right.
If Jay in debt, right? Jay in debt, and say if Jay in house debt, right? You know, say if Jay in debt, right? Jay in debt, right? Jay could go out here, get a crib, get in debt. But when he had all that money for that loan, he might let his homeboys borrow some money and all that down the line and all that, you know. Now when the creditors are calling him for that debt, you know, he like, okay, he like, give me some time, give me some time, give me some time, give me some time. Now what he gonna do? He gonna go harass his homeboys who he loan all that money to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Where that money you owe me at, man? I need some money, man. You know what I'm saying? When he was down, I had you. Now I'm down, I need you, man.
Right.
You know? But in this case, this dude was just this guy was just ruthless, man. You know, go ahead.
Verse 29. And his fellow servant fell down at his feet and besought him, saying, have patience with me, and I will pay thee all. And he would not, but went and cast him into prison till he should pay the debt.
Right, so the dude locked him up, man. The dude locked him up. Go ahead. Got him locked up, man.
So when, verse 31, so when his fellow servants saw what was done, they were very sore. They were very sorry, and came and told unto their Lord all that was done. Then his Lord after that, he had called him and said unto him, O thou wicked servant, I forgave thee all that debt, because thou desiredest me. Shouldest not thou also have had compassion on thy fellow servant, even as I had pity on thee?
Right, so the Lord said that you should have had compassion on that brother who borrowed money from you, just like I had compassion on you, man. All right? So if you can't forgive your brother for something that he did, man, the Lord's not gonna forgive you, man. All right? That's